Yo, what's up, everybody? It's DarkMamba. If you like the content, give me a like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the button. Appreciate it. DarkMamba here with our very first Pokemon competitive battle. This is actually taking place in my playoff matchup in the National Pokemon Battle Association. It's a league I started on Discord. Took about 2 years to get it going. Finally made the playoffs. This is my first match, game 1 versus Logan. Logan's a good kid. Basically, I brought Greninja, Gliscor, Dragonite, Pythagoras, Ferrothorn, and Sylveon. The reason behind it, Logan clearly brought his Galvantula like I knew he was going to bring. His Tyranitar, his Excadrill, his Hydreigon, his Metagross, and his Leafeon. 9 times out of 10, Logan needs to set up his sticky webs. Granted, I really don't have a hazard remover. I decided to, instead of going Life Orb with Greninja, I went Sash. May be able to play with maybe getting a flinch or living a hit and that type of thing. Gliscor has been the truth this season. I think he's been my MVP. Low key, pretty much the mascot. If I had to pick a mascot right now, I think Gliscor kind of is my calling card now. Baby girl Dragonite, my heart. She's been leading the team pretty much. I need a physical attacker. I always go Choice Band with my Dragonite. Reason behind it, I have a few setup Pokemon that I like using, but for Dragonite with multi-skill, I like to just use straight power and kind of get to the point instead of trying to dance up. Granted that he had nobody faster than me. Something I didn't notice that to game 2 actually. We'll go over that in the next video, but after Scarf, I don't think he has anybody that can touch me. And another reason why I brought him is because he avoided sticky webs. So him and Gliscor were important in this game because of being able to dodge sticky webs, if I recall correctly. Sylveon, I just needed a special attacker. Most of his mons were, in this case, my Sylveon is always having the Salt Vest. I like to go bulky with her, or with him, rather. Ferrothorn, there to put seeds up and get rocks up. It's crazy, I have a rocker, but I don't have a hazard remover. But we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so we start off with Galvantula like we all kind of expected. I was on Greninja. What did I do? I believe I want to say I went Dark Pulse, yeah. I went Dark Pulse looking for the flinch. And hopefully not trying to prevent him from getting them up. He still got sticky webs up, of course. Not that big of an issue. It is a pain in the ass, though, to kind of just play around it, especially with Greninja. So I expected him to switch out, but he didn't. Just go ahead and get the 1 KO. One way. We're 1-0, me. He sent out Metagross. I noticed that he didn't have Bullet Seed. So with him not having me had to put pressure on me, I was kind of able to kind of do what I wanted to do. So if I'm not mistaken, I think I just went aggressive. I think I was really, really aggressive this game. Because I think Logan had got a win on me early in the season. I was playing too passive. That's why. I took the hit for Focus Sash. Took the hit for Focus Sash, went ahead and took him out. Dark Pulse ended up coming out. I think he put out Godzilla, his Tyranitar. He started his sand up and tried to go ahead and knock out Greninja. I believe I got him out. Yeah, he knocked out Greninja early. Yeah, he did. That's cool. I believe that was all part of the plan. Gliscor. Go ahead and get Insane. It's not effective because it's ground typing. I went ahead to go ahead and get whatever item he had off of him. I believe it was leftovers, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's Smooth Rock. So we got rocks for 8 turns or 5 turns. How many? Fact check. Smooth Rocks make you go up what? 8 turns or 5 turns?
5 turns.
5 turns. So I went ahead and got Toxic Orb. Toxic Orb, he has an ability called Poison Heal. So Poison Heal, basically, if he's poisoned, he'll heal himself. So I was going to stall out a little bit. I think this is a fun sequence. I knew he had Levitate, and I kind of knew he was going to Hydreigon, but I just wanted to be on the safe side. He's made sillier plays in the past. So at this point, kind of get into a pissing match. So he goes Dragon Pulse. I knew he could eat at least 2. He took it really well. especially after Toxic Heal. So I decided to go ahead and set up. Go ahead and go a little aggressive. It was already kind of 1-1. Kind of already had him on his heels. I wanted to go ahead and deliver a quick blow. I remember being tired. So go ahead and get some health up. Right here, I was kind of hesitant in staying in again, but I just wanted to try it again. I ate it kind of well. Barring a crit, I felt like I was good. Lived it with ease. Went ahead and my plan at this point was just to go ahead and roost up and waste Sandstorm. And if he was gonna sit in here and try to kill me, let Sandstorm and Life Orb kill him. And I think that's what we end up doing. So as you see, you'll see Sand. I'll heal. He'll do the same thing. I think he goes Draco Meter next time or Dark Pulse. He would Dragon Pulse for a third time. Do the same thing. See how Sandstorm taking off about 10 or 15. Now heal back up. That was Life Orb. You about to take sand damage now. And with Smooth Rock's actually playing against him right now. It's not helping him. So pressure's on Hydreigon. So at this point, I'm just staying in here. You're a powered up one. You're gonna have to kill me. There's no reason for me to switch out. He's gonna stay aggressive. So as long as I think at this point he's playing for a flinch. If he had a flinch, I wouldn't be able to heal him, of course. Of course, I was lucky. I didn't get the flinch. And we'll do this all over again. And I think at this point, I just go for knockoff. I think he's in kill range. So if I'm not mistaken, I just go knockoff. Eat that pretty well. Yeah, I go knockoff. Yeah. Go knock off his item. Does double damage. It's boosted because he had an item. It's not stab boosted because I'm ground and flying. I'm not a dark type. What stab means is same type of advantage boost. What that is basically if you're a dark type and use a dark type move, that dark type move will get a 1.5 boost in damage. So if that dark move did 75 damage, it's boosted to about 120, 130 range. I believe I ate this. No. And this is when I overcompensated. I was a little too eager on that one. I should have came out. Confagors, I call him Warren Sapp. Nobody gets through this line. This is Sparta. So I knew he was gonna come out because he knew the Shadow Ball was coming. Go ahead and get Sand back up. Go ahead and take some residual damage. I know he doesn't have any healing. Hopefully get his SP drop. A special defense for anybody who didn't know. Go ahead and heal back up. My Confagors is what you call a physical wall. He has a 252 EV spread in both physical and special defense. And I think 4 in special. I didn't invest in HP. I wanted to really take full advantage of plane split. That's the strategy behind them. To take damage and take your health. Then heal with leftovers. So I went to Ferrodrome because of course the obvious grass rock advantage. Eat that pretty well. I wanted to go ahead and get rocks up and Leech Seed. I guess he thought I was going Power Whip. So technically he has an advantage here. He's faster. I think he's an attack boost from an ability called Sand Rush, or that's speed, one of them. But I think I don't know. He went Earthquake. Technically, it does neutral damage. Still is weak against Earth, ground, but grass is stronger than ground, so it is neutral damage. So I went Leech Seed. Go ahead and get my health back. I went Rocky Helmet with him instead of leftovers like I typically do, because I was expecting to kind of do the same thing I did with Gliscor, and Hydreigon with the physical mons. So he went Earthquake again. I think he actually kills me. I think he actually knocks out. Nope, Ferrodrome's a champ. So I go ahead and knock him out. I think I knocked him out this turn. No, I didn't. But then Leech Seed does his job. He loses his power boost. I heal up a little bit more. I wanted to save Ferrodrome a little bit later. I didn't know if he was gonna. I never know if I could get Leech Seed up again. Come back here. Sticky wouldn't really affect me. He's already slow. Both those Pokemon were slow. That's why Sticky Web, I brought the mods I did, because Sticky Web wasn't going to take effect that much. Once, his ability is Mummy. So Mummy, once you touch him and make physical contact, you lose his ability. He has Sand Rush. So Sand Rush boosts his speed by 1.5 while Sand is active. So while Sand's not active, he doesn't have the boost. So he's still pretty fast, but he's probably like tier 3 fast. I have Leafy set up. I have leftovers. Get free health. And that's the whole strategy. So in this case, he's just going to sack him off. Sacking means sometimes you want to sacrifice your Pokemon to get a clean switch in. Because when you hard switch, you're giving up a free hit. Right? So I think he was going to sack right here. Either his plan was to go ahead and see if he can kamikaze. But I think Leafy did the job. And then I heal again. Then we start all over again. Let's see. Metagross. So he's been dancing around Metagross this whole time because I have an advantage here. He's a physical mon. He can't really attack. He can't really get past. He's psychic also too. And he misses in headbutt, I believe. When Shadow Ball, go ahead and knock him out. And I believe this is when things fall apart for him. Let's see what else we got here. Faggers really put in a lot of work, and Gliscor did a great job on Hydreigon. Hydreigon is somebody really worried about me. Really worried about Hydreigon going into this, especially with Sticky Webs being active. They know if he's going to go Scarf or go Specs. I got to deal with one of those versus Nesto pretty soon. I really thought I was going to eat this. I really thought I was going to eat that. But it is a 120. It's a Stone Edge. It's a Rock move. It's boosted with the Sand, and it's a stab boost move. So in this case, I still think he's gonna knock me out here. Yeah, he knocked me out. So we're 2-2. I forgot. This battle actually went down to the wire. Actually. It actually was a good match. I was in control for the most part, but then he kind of had like a puncher's chance at the end. So we were 2-2. So superpowered. That's a 4-time weakness move. Knock him out clean. Boom. Only person left is Leafeon, right? But this is where things get a little tricky at. So Dragonite has an ability called Multi-Scale. Multi-Scale cracks when he has full health. It halves whatever damage he takes, right? I have an advantage because he's a grass type, I'm flying type, right? So the grass move not going to really do that much to me. But multi-scale is broken. So I knew how to take him out. He has Choice Scarf, so he's locked into superpower. So I wanted to come in with Outrage. I have my Sylveon. Sylveon can't really take a physical hit. He's a special tank, right? So he set up Wish. He knew he was going to take a hit. So he was trying to gauge it. I think he got the calc in middle match. So he's trying to use Sandstorm right now, right? Trying to wither me down a little bit. He went Leaf Blade. I think Leaf Blade actually killed. I think it's a crit. No, live. I use Hyper Voice. Didn't really do much if I remember correctly. Oh, it did. It did. He had a freaking berry. So then he uses Wish, and then we're back to square root one. But I don't have Sylveon anymore. Man, I really thought I was gonna eat. He does Leaf Blade again. I knew I wasn't gonna live it, but I thought I was gonna live it. So whatever. He wins. So now we're 1-1. And he got a freaking crit. Now I would never know if that crit mattered, but I'm pretty sure it did. So at this point, we just lock in the Outrage and go hard. Rocks kind of did some damage there. I can live whatever. I can live whatever. Right. Boom. He has high defense, right? He does Sunny Day because he has Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll boosts his speed, so he's now faster than my choice Scarf Dragonite. Cool. Now this is where it gets interesting. Yet he uses Last Resort, which I didn't understand, but it actually does major damage. I live at 5, and we knock out. And that's game 1, folks. Volt Tackles 1, Alabama Arcanines 0.
Who was your MVP of the match? Like Eric Pope.
I think biggest I think the MVP of that match would probably be Gliscor and Confagorous. And I guess Dragon Knight came through at the end and lived the Last Resort. Last Resort really caught me off guard. I did not know he had Last Resort. Never saw that in throughout the season. And didn't see. I don't recall seeing it through any of his other matches. Good way, good of him to really, save that to the end. It was good. It was good. It was a good match. Game 2, we'll get into game 2 next. But I'll see you guys next. See you guys pretty soon.